I always look at this with such thick green tinted glasses.
Steve is on the line. Steve, what do you make of it all? Statement and everything else?
Statement, absolutely appalled, apoplectic with rage against Dermot Desmond. He says Brendan Rodgers was a divisive figure. I think that the people that he's put in place, Peter Lawwell for the last 20 years, if you analyse the last 20 years of Celtic, after Seville, Celtic bought a guy called Michael Gray, and the team that beat them in that final, they bought Benny McCarthy and they moved on to the Champions League final. Celtic have failed to progress since then. They've been regressing ever since. Brilliant, they've got 70 million in the bank. Brilliant, they win the league out of Alcantara when they're facing well, it used to be a 2-team league at one point, but it went down to a 1-team league. So, and then you look at Martin O'Neill when he left back then, they replaced their striker, the top striker of all time, with Mo Camara. They then, after that, Rangers weren't investing, so they're always raising debts, keep one step ahead of Rangers. I think that's his fans' whole argument against the Celtic, the way it's been run. If you look then what happened, they refused to buy in 2008. Hesselink wasn't scoring a goal, Scott McDonald wasn't scoring a goal. And then what did they do? They refused to pay $3.5 million, played low ball with Stephen Fletcher. What happened? Rangers done 3 in a row. A Rangers team who was going bankrupt at that time, who could have put them under 3 years before they actually did, if they did some investment. But oh no, did they do anything like that? No. The divisive figure, he pays more money to his horse feed, he pays more money, and he sits there coming along at Celtic Park getting a free ticket for the football. Yes, brilliant having 70 million, but what good's that if they don't invest it? Every manager, look at the managers they've gave us. They've gave us Ronnie Dyler, they've gave us Neil Lennon, who refused to go when they couldn't get a game out of the Celtic team and they're going for 10 in a row. At least Brendan Rodgers stood and said, you know what, away you go, shove this up wherever you want to shove it, because it's disgrace. Well, as you can hear, I'm raging at Dermot Desmond. He's an absentee landlord who doesn't turn up to the shareholders' meetings. He sends his son along and he puts someone in who's more or less a bean counter, who the divisive figure, Peter Lawwell there, has briefed against Celtic managers, has done everything, but you know, he takes out more money. Celtic is a small to medium cap business, and millions has been going out to directors when it shouldn't be deserved, because, you know, Celtic has been poorly run. Yeah, brilliant, they've got 70 million in the bank, big wowee, Jerry. They're poorly run in terms of what they've done in Europe. They've been kicked out, but any time they've qualified, they've tried to qualify for Europe, they've been beaten 5 times. How's that for investment? It's no wonder Brendan Rodgers was raging. There's problems he had. He couldn't get the team to play. But I think he was so, you know, discouraged by the way that he was treated. Who wouldn't be? Maybe if he's not signed an NDA, maybe we'll be able to find out what has been going on there. Look at the Celtic manager they've had, Ronnie Dyler, Tony Mowbray. Celtic has been an absolute joke. Celtic fans need to step up to the plate and boycott Celtic. I've not been back for 13 years. Rangers cheated Celtic out after title.
You've missed a lot of trophies in that time, though.
We are brilliant. We've won trophy after trophy, but what has it been? The club have been criminalised by the police. What did the board do? Oh, they helped criminalise them even more. Celtic fans sing songs.
Right, we covered a lot of ground here, going back to Vinegar of Hesselink and Kamara.